Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber Denise. If you are new here, welcome. If you are subscribed here, then welcome back. So before I do anything, I want to say thank you to all of you that subscribe to my channel. I know every little subscription, it counts, and right now I still got a little bit of numbers, but it's okay. I appreciate every last one of you that took the time and hit that subscribe button, okay? Every last one of you that watched my last video, thank you. So also, before I get started on my update, I want to just answer a couple of questions, like common Sisterlock questions, so that way it can hopefully I help you guys out before you put it in the comment section, So the first question I usually get is, how many inches of hair did I have when I became established? I had 5 to 6 inches of hair when I became established. Okay, my loctician, she measured my hair and she decided based off of that to charge me $9.25 for my hair. Now, I had type 4 hair, very dense hair, and based off of her assessment of my hair, I came to her with my hair freshly washed, not detangled or anything, because my loctician wanted to see what my natural hair was like, not my natural detangled hair. She wanted to see what it was like, and she even asked me to come to her when she put my install in with my hair in its most natural state. And honestly, guys, I know some people might say like that's not good or they may not like that, but for me, I think it was a good idea, although it hurt. And I mentioned that if you want me to talk about my experience getting them in, then watch my previous video. But although it wasn't comfortable for me, I like the fact that I did that because now she knows my hair. So based off of how she knows how my hair reacts to water. She knows how dense and thick my hair is. She knows that even if I try to detangle my hair, after a while, my hair is still going to hug and lock back up. Like, she knows all of that. So when it comes to her giving me advice for what to do with these, she kind of bases that off of my hair. So for instance, spraying my hair down with water every day or just to loosen the locks up like I see a lot of people on here do, I don't do that. And it was a suggestion for me to not do that by my loctician based off of her initial assessment of my hair. Because like we both said, my hair likes water. My hair, when it has water in it, it shrivels and it locks and it bunches up. And that's not something that we want to have to do every day. So based off of that, I don't spray my hair with water. When I take my bonnet off, I literally shake my hair and I'll like shake it a little bit, or I'll kind of move it around and I play with it a little bit. And once I do that, I'm out the door. So that's something that she was able to advise me to not do just based off of my hair. Now, I know that that's something that a lot of women do, but I don't. And so far, I haven't had any issues with not doing it. So another thing that, she was able to advise me to do or not do. Well, she didn't advise me to not do it, but I learned that I'm not going to be doing it, is washing frequently. I feel as though when I was a loose natural, I washed every week, and I felt like I had to wash every week because I put products in my hair, grease and conditioner and oil, and I did all of this stuff to make my hair soft and manageable and shiny looking. With these, I don't put any of that in my hair. I don't put oils in my hair. I don't put conditioners. I definitely don't put grease, so I don't do anything to these locks that I did to my loose natural hair. So my question to myself then became, why do you feel like you still need to wash it every week then? If anything, I felt like me washing every week or very frequently for me would create more of an issue. It would create the dry scalp. It would create, flaking and just dryness and brittleness and crunchy soundingness in my, it would just, to me, create too much of a mess. So I don't wash frequently. I try to push my washes out as far as I can. So this past 6 weeks before I got my retie, I went as far as 3 weeks. And then I looked at my hair one day and was like, I need to wash it. Like, it didn't feel nasty, but it did feel oily. Like my scalp definitely was producing the oils that it needed to produce, but it didn't look nasty. It just was like, hello, okay, I'm gonna wash it. Like, the ancestors told me to do it, so I did it, and then I washed again right before my retie. So I had my retie yesterday, which was Tuesday, July 28th. I washed Monday, July 27th. So I wash 2 times in a 6-week period, which I think works for me. I'm going to try to keep that routine up until things change. So my motto is with my locks, minimal, you know, as minimal as possible with me. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know, I don't have any scalp issues or anything right now to cause me to have to wash frequently or use oils or anything like that. So right now I'm just letting my scalp and my hair just kind of do what it's going to do. And if I have any issues along the line, I'll address it with my loctician. She agreed with me when I told her the reason why I chose not to wash frequently. And you know, things like that. She was okay with that. She didn't see any reason for alarm. She's a trichologist as well, so she knows the scalp and things like that. So she was okay. So that's that. Now, Sisterlocks shampoo, I love it because I know that that's something that a lot of women stray away from. So far, I love it. I'm not going to say that I'm going to love it in 6 months or a year or in even my 3-month update. Might not like it then, but so far it does fine for me. I have no problem with it. And I have notes too, so I'm trying to stay on track, guys. I don't want this video to be too long, okay? Issues that I may have or have had. Now, slippage. I did have slippage, guys. This whole row here in the front of my head decided that it wanted to go bye-bye. It was like, I'm out of here. You know, this is, no. I want to be an afro again. So we're going to do that. And they collectively, as a whole, all of them, all like 4 or 5 of them, decided that they was going to go back to my afro state. They pieced out on me. And I'm going to try to insert pictures if I can. Okay, so my loctician saw it and she laughed because I was hurt. I was just like, slippage. My hair shouldn't slip. I wasn't doing anything to make it slip. And she was just like, it happens. Calm down. I'm going to fix it. You're good. So that was an issue that I had. Shrinkage. It's not an issue. It's something that I'm dealing with. It's not an issue though. It's something that I dealt with when I was a loose natural. So I am not surprised I'm dealing with it with locks. It's not a big deal for me. I feel like shrinkage for me is going to be something I have to deal with until my hair drops and gets that weight. Now, when that happens, okay, you know, every time I retie, I'll see true length, you know, but now I'm just seeing more and more fullness. And I noticed too, after I wash my hair gets fuller, probably because they swell up a little bit more. So right now, I'm just trying to enjoy the process, guys, honestly. I'm not trying to have the longest locks and I just want to enjoy what I have. So for me, shrinkage is just part of the deal. It's a part of the process that they always say we have to trust, right? Right. So we talked about that. My Retie class. I am going to be taking the Retie class. I am not going to, that's not something that that's something that I said I was going to be doing, but it's something that I have not done. So I'm going to take that class. And when I take that class, you will know, for reasons I'm not going to disclose on here, but I will be taking that class will be something I will talk about in the future. I'll just leave that at that. However, the reason I'm going to take that class is not quite why you think it is. A lot of women on here that I watch, they basically say, oh, I'm taking a Retie class because I don't want to have the, you know, my hair in somebody else's hands. You know, the point of me getting locks was that I didn't have to, you know, go to the hairdresser or spend tons of money on my hair or stick to a schedule or, you know, things like that. So that's why I want to retie. My Retie class is going to be more of a like break the glass in case of an emergency type of retie. Okay, if I have to retie my hair, like absolutely have to retie my hair, I will do it. Okay, and we know that with everything going on in the world now, who knows what's going to come down the pipe. So I'm going to be taking the class just to have in my back pocket. I don't want to get to a point where I cannot properly care for my hair. I don't want to get on YouTube. And as nice as YouTube is, and as much as I love me some YouTube, this is an investment. I don't care what nobody say. And this is an investment that I'm not willing to actually risk if it makes sense. You know, I don't want to deal with the consequences. I would just rather know how to properly do it, if that makes sense, okay? So Things I don't plan on doing. I did mention no oils, no frequent washing. I'm not trying to, I'm taking a very minimal approach to my locks, if that makes sense. Let's see what else. Sister lock goals. I chose not to have any of those. In my opinion, a goal is something that you want to achieve. It's if you want to eventually start school, I want to be a doctor in X amount of years. I want to do this. I want to be that. I don't have goals for my sister locks. I don't have anybody that I call a goal. I don't have anybody that I want to look like. I don't have anybody's sister locks that I want my sister locks to look like, if that makes sense to you all. And I chose to not do that because that leaves room for disappointment. That leaves room for you to say, wow, it's been 5 months for me and my hair don't look like hers at 5 months. What am I doing wrong? What is my loctician doing wrong? And that's not an avenue I even want to go down with my locks or this journey. So I am literally all in, trusting the process. Okay? I am trusting the process. I'm not having any expectations. My goal is healthy hair. Just like people say, oh, I just want a healthy baby. I don't care if it's a boy or a girl or this or that. That's how I feel about my locks. I just want my babies healthy. And me and my loctician had an interesting conversation the other day about combining locks and, just trying to make sure that the locks are healthy. And she did mention, like, sometimes when you combine locks, it is possible that you will mess the grid up a little bit because you are combining. And I told her, I said, what's the point of having a healthy grid if you're losing locks? Like, I would rather the grid be kind of off, which is something that people don't even see or care about, than to have locks, one up here, one down here, one up here, one down here, I don't want that because I wanted to keep the grid intact, and then all of a sudden, once my locks reach a certain age, they start popping and snapping off. Nah. Health over grid is how I see it. Okay? So yeah, no sister lock goals. Now, I do have women who I look at and say, dang, her hair is beautiful. That's fine, but I'm not wanting or aspiring for my hair to look like hers. All right. And also, one last thing I won't be doing is joining any sister lock groups. I don't have Facebook right now. I had it, got rid of it. I'm thinking about going back on it, but more so from a business standpoint, not necessarily from a just trying to be on there to be social with friends and family standpoint. But if I do get back on there, I don't want to join any groups. Right now on Instagram, I follow pages that share pictures and things like that, but I'm not in any groups. And I chose to do that because I haven't heard the best about people experiences with those groups. I even seen a whole video where a young lady was saying it was a shame that the groups were so bad, so much negativity in a lot of them. And I just want this journey to be special to me. That's why I chose to not go in this journey with expectations. I don't have any. Like I said, having healthy hair is my only expectation. And whatever I feel like I need to do to have that, I'm going to do. And having a peace of mind is my expectation. So whatever I feel like I need to do to have that, I'm going to do. And I think I'm okay with that. Like I said, I'm 2 months in, so anything can happen down the line. And I'm going to be doing these videos every 6 weeks or every time I get my reties. So things may change in that time frame. If you all want me to do more frequent updates on my hair, so like every 3 weeks instead of every 6 weeks, I could definitely do that. Does my hair change in 3 weeks? To me, it just gets fuller and my grid starts to disappear a little more because my growth is coming in. But other than that, my hair doesn't really change much, which is why I decided to do every time I got a retie versus every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 week or things like that. Okay, so that is it for this update video, guys. And I'm sorry if these videos are long. They are going to be long just because I don't talk to you guys often. So when I do talk to you, I do have a lot to say. But I hope that some of what I had to say was helpful. And I am going to do like a little view to let you see what's going on within my hair. And oh, I can't forget, guys, I got my certificate. My certificate came in the mail about a week or two ago. So it's official. My babies have a birth certificate, guys. Like, I'm super excited about that. I'm not going to show it because it has my whole name. It has my location. Like, it has too much information on it. But I got it. Yes, I got it. I'm not gonna, well, I don't want to share it on YouTube, but I did put it on my Instagram page. So I'm gonna put that in my description box below if you want to see what it looks like. Because on my Instagram page, I actually blocked out certain information, like my location. So, all right, let me stop rambling and show y'all what a lot of y'all came to see. So this is my hair. As you can see, great intact. Everything's cool. This is the back. I don't know if you can see the back, but this is the back. These are my babies. How long they are now, guys, I don't know. That's another thing I'm not going to do, is kind of be obsessed with doing lymph checks and things like that, just because I know some of you guys are probably like, oh my god, this girl is boring, she doesn't do anything. But I just really want to enjoy this journey, y'all. Like, I don't want to do frequent lymph checks, because that's gonna make me like, I didn't grow that much hair in 6 weeks, or I grew a lot of hair. Like, I don't want my mind to be on that kind of stuff. You know, I really want to trust this process and enjoy this journey. So I did not do measurements. Now, maybe at a year, I might do measurements, or maybe at 6 months, I might do measurements. But right now, 2 months, nah, it's a little soon. So, all right, guys, so I am going to shut up now, and I'm going to end this video. Again, if you have any questions, please put them in the description box below. Sorry, the comment box below, and I will be sure to answer them. If you want, you can check out my Instagram page. Again, I will be posting more frequent pictures of my hair and things like that on there, and I will put that in the description box below. So until next time, stay blessed, stay happy, and stay yourself, or stay being yourself. Amber Denise, out.